you have fears or things that you'd like to just maybe overcome? Well, joining us is Michele Holmes, certified hypnotherapist. Now, we've heard of hypnosis, so is that what a hypnotherapist does?
Yes, we're working primarily with whatever you want to have happen in your life. I think Bobette mentioned a hypnosis show. This isn't so much about entertaining, but how to make your dreams come true, whatever they may be.
So is hypnosis almost like a form of meditation? Is that what
I like to say it's the actual other side of the coin of hypnosis, or of meditation. Okay. We tap into your emotional mind and your imagination and fire passion around whatever it is that you hope to accomplish.
All right, so let's talk a little bit. Most people come to you because they're looking for weight loss help,
yes,
right? So
yes,
how does hypnosis work in trying to accomplish weight loss?
Well, the program that I've put together that I work with primarily, although I use a few different techniques, is hypnotic lap band. So we get your emotional mind to play a game that you actually have this surgery. And you have none of the side effects, none of the problems, none of the permanence of doing this. So you can lose a lot of weight or you can lose a little, whatever you want to do.
So it's part of that because, okay, if I've had the surgery,
yes,
then mentally I don't want to go back for more surgery, so I then eat better, I exercise more to have made the surgery more effective. Is that what you're talking about? More of a mental game?
Yes, there's that, and the fact that we all know that when you first start to diet, you have those first few days or a week where you're just starving. You've cut down your portions. You have none of that with hypnotic lap band because your emotional mind has told your body that your tummy is smaller. So you literally are satisfied with a lot less food. Exactly.
Maybe you've done some of those.
I wasn't able to kind of, get into the zone, but I did do it. I did it to quit smoking. I did it for anti-anxiety. It's many, many years ago. But it was, you know what it was? It was really relaxing. It was great. But, I might have not gone to the right person, but I do believe in, I've said to myself before, I hate French fries. I absolutely hate French fries. And then I will convince myself that I really don't like French fries and I'll stop eating French fries. So I feel like the mind is so powerful.
All right, so I have one for you. So I have this terrible fear of reptiles, and it comes from an incident that happened when I was a child. So it was actually induced from experience. It wasn't one of these fears that you have that have no basis in fact.
Sure.
So how would hypnosis then assist in whether it be fear of reptiles or fear of flying or something that you have experienced something, right, that's led to that fear?
Well, the wonderful thing about working with any fear or phobia is that we can do it in a very safe manner. We've all seen those TV shows where they make the person who's afraid of heights go on the roller coaster or something like that. And so if I were to ask you to just sit here for a moment and imagine that someone out in the waiting room has a snake.
Then I would die.
You would die? I think you might feel very...
Then I would die.
Yes, let's do it. Let's try it. Okay. All right.
But I don't really want to think about it. I mean, seriously? If somebody told me that, okay, we're going to use animals,
We'll all do it.
Okay.
So, you're going to sit here and imagine that there is a very hot-looking guy out in the waiting room waiting for you, and he has a snake.
I don't care what he looks
and
like.
And the snake is very slow, it's small, and actually it's very blue.
Blue?
Blue. It's a blue snake.
Okay, so blue snakes are poisonous.
A blue snake with pink polka dots on it. And as he's handling this snake, you notice that the snake has big, beautiful eyes. And it almost looks like it has a smile on its face. And now he's come over with the snake to the green room. It's still nowhere near you.
Yeah, it's really close. So you remember that story about the guy who got eaten by the snake? This is what I'm visualizing right now. That snake, its mouth just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Hey, what about flying? Because you see a lot of folks on planes, and I have to admit, I'm on a plane almost every other day, where you get some turbulence or something's happening, and you see people go.
Or scream.
Or scream.
And that's
Is there something that you can do in that instance for people who are really
Yes.
claustrophobic or whatever? What do you do? Do you just calm yourself down?
Yes, you can imagine that you're sitting someplace else. You can imagine that you have something with you, like your dog or your cat, or that you have a person with you. You know, maybe if a loved one has passed on, you can imagine that they're sitting in the seat with you. You can actually close your eyes and imagine that you're holding that person's hand.
So
And that can help you.
I see. So
Yes.
to have the warmth and the knowledge that it's going to be
The trick is
okay.
always using your imagination very, very clearly to imagine anything, bring it bright, focused, technicolor right into your face.
So tricking the mind to believe something.
Exactly.
There you go. Well, you know what? Thank you for trying. I really
I'd love to
appreciate
work
it.
with you on it. I think we could really have some
Thanks
success.
so much for being here. We really appreciate it, Michelle. So now when we come back, we are going to talk about a performance that is especially special. It's cabaret.
And we also want to mention that Michelle is having a couples weight
Oh,
loss
thank you. I forgot.
seminar.
Yes.
No, that's okay. We want to make sure we get this out there. A couples weight loss seminar. That would be a nice Valentine's present. And it's right after Valentine's Day. It's on February 21st. So for more info, to find out how hypnosis can work for you, you can go to hypnosisworksforyou.com.